Hey guys, welcome back to the Ultimate Goosebumps Man channel, and today I am back with another Christmas haul. Earlier this year I had posted a Christmas haul video that was from last year that never got posted. I made it. I talked about it in the comments section or the description of the video, but yeah, so a very late Christmas haul, but I'm here with an official Christmas haul video today. Now, this is going to be kind of a Goosebumps and miscellaneous Christmas haul video because I didn't get a ton of Goosebumps stuff. So, I have a lot more to show off, and I don't want to just keep this video really short and just show you a little bit of Goosebumps. I'll show you some other stuff. You'll get to see some of my other interests, and yeah. I'm not going to show off everything, but I got a nice handful of stuff to show off in this video, so very excited. So, I'm just going to dive right into it. So I'm going to start off with the actual Goosebumps stuff that I got, just because that's what you're all here for. That's a Goosebumps channel. So I'm going to start off with the 3 Goosebumps things that I got, and then I'll move on to some of the other bonus stuff. So starting off, I have got a Goosebumps 3-pack thriller. Sorry about the glare, there's weird lighting in here right now, but I got a Goosebumps 3-pack thriller of Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns, The Headless Ghost, and The Scarecrow Walks at Midnight. Still sealed in the plastic, so I'm going to keep it sealed because as a collector, I have the full show already. If you saw my previous Christmas haul video, I got that full Blu-ray set, so I have the whole show to watch. So I'm keeping these sealed, if I can get a sealed DVD, so yeah, really excited about that one. Moving on, we got the 2 books that I got. Starting off with Bad Hair Day. This is a really nice copy of it. There's some minor damage on the back here. You got, there's a little dent here, which is, not a big deal. It's pretty minor, but yeah, pretty nice copy. Still, I'm really glad to have it in the collection. It's a first printing as well, so that's really cool. Yeah, and this is a book I was missing, so always am glad to add another book to the collection. Now, this is the one that's really exciting for me. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of my whole Christmas haul, and that is a copy of Beware the Snowman that I picked up. Now you might be thinking, what's so special about a copy? It's just Beware the Snowman. Well, first of all, very minty copy. It is in beautiful condition. Like, this book has hardly any flaws in the entire thing. It's a beautiful copy of the book. And apparently it's a really rare book too, so the fact that I own an original copy in this good a condition is really exciting. But the main reason that I'm excited for this is, for one, it's another first printing. But the highlights of this book, it's still got the stickers attached inside. Now these stickers, I believe, were exclusive to the Scholastic Book Fair back in the 90s. Don't remember for sure, but I believe they were for the book fair. So you can see there's no barcode on the back here like usually there is with a book. Now I do have another book that does have the stickers, and I will pull it down, and it is Attack of the Jack-O-Lanterns. Now this is not in as good a condition. The spine's pretty bent and the back's, it's not horrible, but it's not fantastic either. But once again, it's got the stickers. So yeah, now I've got 2 books in my collection that include the stickers, and that's really awesome. I'm really happy about that. So, moving on, I'm going to talk about some other physical media now that I'm done with the Goosebumps stuff. I'm going to move on to some other physical media that I have not, shown. It's not Goosebumps related, as I mentioned, but these are some other things I got that I'm really excited about, and again, you'll get to see some of my other interests. So the first thing I got is a 4K of The Batman, which I'm really hyped about. I still have not seen this movie, and I've wanted to see it for so long. I'm a big Batman fan. I love the 2 Tim Burton movies. I love the Christopher Nolan trilogy. And I've heard so many good things about this film. So I'm very excited to watch this. And yeah, see what my thoughts are, especially because it's a 4K. Really cool. So I'm really excited for that. And the other thing I have, that is just a Blu-ray, but this is one of my kind of controversial favorites among just the internet community, because a lot of people really hated this movie. It came out this year, and it was honestly my favorite movie of the year. That was Haunted Mansion. Now, I am a diehard fan of the Disney ride. As you'll see in another thing I have later on, the Disney ride is one of my favorite things of all time. It's probably one of my second or third biggest passions aside from Goosebumps. I love collecting a lot of this stuff. I listen to the ride soundtrack so much, I've pretty much memorized the whole narration front to back. And yeah, I was so hyped when this movie was announced because we did have the 2003 Eddie Murphy movie, and that wasn't very good in my opinion. It was fine for what it was, but it really just didn't feel like the definitive movie for Haunted Mansion. This, on the other hand, for me, is going to be my definitive go-to Haunted Mansion movie. I think this is awesome. A lot of people seem to hate on it. To be fair, there's just a lot of modern, recent hate towards Disney, which I don't get. I still think a lot of the stuff they make is pretty good. And again, this is probably one of their best movies they've released in a while. I think the cast is great. You got a star-studded cast. You got Rosario Dawson, Owen Wilson, Tiffany Haddish, Lakeith Stanfield, and Danny DeVito. We're all great in this movie. You also got Jamie Lee Curtis as Madame Leota. And yeah, I think this movie is phenomenal. It captures the spirit of the ride so well, in my opinion. There are so many great scenes in it. The mansion itself is identical to the mansion in Disneyland, which I love. There's so many scenes in this movie that perfectly replicate scenes from the ride. You got the endless hallway, there's the stretching room, which is an awesome scene, probably one of my favorites. You see the graveyard, the attic, the ballroom, and there's a really nice shot at the end of the movie that pretty much mimics the shot or what you would see on the ride in that ballroom scene with the music and the scene and everything. It's fantastic. In my opinion, if you're a fan of the Haunted Mansion ride, I would say check this movie out because I think it's great. And this has got a lot of nice special features on it. So yeah, really happy to have this in my collection, and I do really like this cover as well. It's really nice. But now I'm going to move on to the final piece of this haul video. I know I got a lot more, but I don't want to show off everything. I'm just going to show off a few select things. Mainly physical media stuff, books, DVDs, things like that. So the final thing I have here is something else that I was really hyped about. I had seen this in a Barnes & Noble, and I was wanting it because it's another Haunted Mansion thing. And again, big fan of the Haunted Mansion. So my parents got it for me for Christmas, and here it is. It is, sorry about the glare, there is this Haunted Mansion vinyl. And my family we're big vinyl collectors. We got a record player, we have a bunch of vinyls, and so I was hyped when we saw this. And look how cool it is too, with the original Disneyland poster. That looks sweet. And then the back here, this is the other piece of artwork that's on the other side of the vinyl, which is an original piece of concept art. And then it has some tracks. So side A just basically has the ride soundtrack, the narration that plays through the ride, as well as the audio effects, all that stuff. So it's really cool. I'm really excited to play that. And the other side is just a bunch of instrumental tracks from the ride that you have. So that's really cool. So I'm really hyped about this. Another nice piece to add to my Haunted Mansion collection because I love it. It's just awesome in every way, in my opinion. If you haven't been there before, go to Disney. If you have the money, obviously, because it is very expensive. But if you are planning to go to Disney or want to go to Disney, when you go, ride the Haunted Mansion. It is, in my opinion, the best ride in the park. And I don't think you'll be disappointed with it. So, yeah. And that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to show off in this haul video. I know, I said I had a lot more, but for time's sake and just not to bore you guys with a ton of extra stuff that's not Goosebumps, I'm not going to show you guys that other stuff just to save for time. But I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. And I am wishing you all a very Slappy New Year. And I'll see you next time.